Hey guys, Song here. Today we are going to talk about, are you subject to sales tax? First task is we have to check whether we already have been registered by the customs. Now those that register under GST, if the customs find you eligible or have to, obligated to register under SST, they will automatically convert you into SST. And you will probably have received an email notifying you that you are going to register or you have been registered. If not, then you have to check out in this website. So go to this website, myssc.customs.gov.my, custom with that S, and on the upper right hand side, choose registration status. After you choose this registration status, you will lead to this new page. Go to the first one, which they will ask you which option do you want to choose. For example, in my case, I will choose company name. Okay, use company name. If you want to check using GST number, you can choose GST number, or you can use your ROC, Registrar of Companies number. I use company name, so the next column I have to put in my company name. Alright, Song Liu at Sendran Berhad. Then I have to put in my GST registered email. Then we have to put this one. I'm not a robot, just to make sure you are not a Robocop. Okay, so then we press submit, and if you see this page, it means you have already registered under the SST Act. Then you have to start charging your SST beginning September 1st, 2018. So if you receive this one, harap maaf, there's no record found. We are very sorry, there's no record found. So what do? Is this final? Is this going to be final? I would say no, of course not. So a lot of industries have not been inserted into this list. So we have to continue check time to time. Just to make sure you check time to time before September 1st, and you know you are eligible, you have to register yourself. Let's look at the scope. Test 2. Are you a manufacturer? Now importer is rather very simple. Why? Because whatever you import from overseas, upon K1 declaration, just pay the tax. Close the story. Okay. So this is going to be very simple, and just mind you, you don't have to register SST and you don't have to submit any SST return. Okay, so the focus here is manufacturer. Right? The focus here is manufacturer. Now, who are manufacturer? Basically, if you look at the guideline of customs, it says manufacturer is the one that convert their material, okay, rightfully is raw material, into a new form by changing the size, changing the composition, and changing the shape into a new finished goods. You have these processes, you will fall within manufacturer. How do we double confirm? We can always check our MSIC code. Go to this website, msic.stats.gov.my. Choose code MSIC, or if you want to use English, you can choose here, toggle to English, choose MSIC code, and here you have to key in your industry code. For example, my case is 29101. So I key in 29101, I press search, and here it will tell you what is your industry. Test 3, we have to check whether we have 500,000 sales value of taxable goods. How do we determine 500,000? Basically, it's similar like GST. Just go through this month plus 11 months before or plus 11 months after. Calculate whether you have 500,000. This is called a historical method or the future method. Then we go to test number 4, whether you are supplying taxable goods. Now, what are taxable goods? You have to check the list, okay? So the customs has issued a proposed goods exempted from sales tax. Whatever within these goods, it is exempted. If your goods you cannot find in this list, it means you have to charge sales tax. So go through this list, this is the link, and just a tip for you, if you want to go through this list, it's going to be 292 pages. So try to find keywords, try to find your products. You can use Ctrl F, search for your keywords, and you will know whether you fall within this list or not. If you cannot find your products, I'm very sorry, you have to charge sales tax. So these are some examples of the list that is issued by our finance minister during his press conference. So some of the interesting ones just highlight to you. Motorcycles below 250cc is going to be exempted from sales tax, and movie tickets is going to be exempted, and as well as sardine. This is going to be exempted by sales tax. test 5, which is the last test, you have to check whether you are an exempted person. So the customer had given us some tips what is upcoming for exempted person. This list is not final because we have to wait for the Gazette, but just some heads up for you. So it talks about Schedule A, which is certain classes of people. For example, your federal or state government, local authorities is going to be exempted. Schedule B talks about specific non-taxable goods. Schedule C talks about those that has CJ5 or exemption in the past, or probably talking about MW or free zones and all that. Okay, so there will be a new list coming out. There will be a loose exemption coming out, and you have to keep up with all this information. So going through these 5 tests, are you able to determine whether you are a sales tax registered person?